Have you ever had your worst fears come to life and being manifested in your life? You are the creator. Hello there and welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to talk about how your thoughts and emotions are creating your reality. You are the creator of your reality. You are the creator of your life. Whatever you are experiencing, you created it. Your thoughts and emotions are creating your world. Are you experiencing your worst fears? That thing that you fear the most, just like Job said, the thing I fear the most has come upon me. Why is it always like that? Sometimes that thing that you dread, you are praying against, you do everything within your power to avoid either a person or an experience. That is what ends up happening to you. Why do you think that is so? Why do we manifest our fears? We don't just manifest our fears. You can manifest that thing you want the most. It is possible. But yet you don't manifest that. Instead, it is the one thing that you don't want to see in your life that you manifest. Why do we do that? Let me tell you today. That same truth that is found in the Bible that says we are creators made in the image and likeness of the one who created us in Genesis. That is the reason why you're able to create. And remember, the ability to create, to be a creator, doesn't just mean creating tangible things like inventions or building a house or all the things that we can see and feel. It also includes, and most importantly, refers to our realities and our lives. What we're experiencing is part of that creation. So we have the ability to create experiences, not just tangible material things. We can create experiences and realities which we experience in this life. How is that done? We all know that our thought is the first creative tool we have in our toolbox. But your thought alone is not able to create. Your thought alone is only a wish. It cannot create. That's why sometimes you affirm, you keep saying affirmations. You say it over 1,000,000 times and nothing happens. It changes nothing in your life. Why? Because that affirmation is only a thought. And that is what an affirmation is. An affirmation is an empty thought. So now, why is an affirmation able to, why do people say that it is possible to affirm, to speak words and see it come to pass? Remember that those same words, sometimes we speak them in prayers as wishes, but yet nothing happens. We desire to see a change in our lives, in our situations, but nothing happens. But then, on the other hand, someone tells you that you can make affirmations, you can speak things, and you can speak words, and it changes situations, or it creates or destroy situations. Why is that? The difference here is the emotions you put to those thoughts or those affirmations. Like I said, an affirmation alone is empty. It lacks the weight to do anything, to move mountains. Now, what makes your affirmation or your words or your thoughts to move mountains are the emotions you marry with those thoughts. Your feeling creates. Why are our feelings able to create? Because our emotions, when they come together with our thoughts, that marriage is what is called feeling. Don't ever wave your feelings aside. What you are feeling may be different from what you're saying. And what you're saying is what you desire in your conscious mind. But what you are feeling is the language of the unconscious mind. And that is how creation happens. It doesn't listen to the words of the conscious mind. It is the language of the unconscious mind that reality listens to and obey. So when you marry your thoughts with emotions, that is what creates. And that's the same reason why Job said, the thing I fear the most has come upon me. Because that emotion is very strong. And our emotions are felt from our hearts. You feel emotion with your heart. You think a thought with your mind. So that thought you think, it sends like an electric wave into the atmosphere, and then your feeling acts like a magnet now and draws that experience that you're feeling. When you think a thought and you feel the feeling of that thought, if you have a desire, let's say for instance, you desire a car, or you desire to have a child of your own, thinking and praying and saying it verbally alone will not bring your desire to pass. You have to feel the emotions of that experience, right? What does it feel like? Yes, you may not have experience in feeling it because you've never carried a child before, but you've seen people, you felt that joy for someone. What does it feel like to carry a child? What does it feel like nursing a child? What is the experience like? What's the emotion? What's the feeling? Of course, some of those feelings could be joy, happiness, fulfillment. Why don't you, as you're thinking and verbalizing your desire, why don't you lace it with that emotion? So now the marriage of your thought and your emotions is what is called feeling. And that is what creates your reality. If you cannot think and feel that thing, you will not experience it. So you have to, and that is what faith does. That is what faith does. You have to remove yourself from that present state of not having your desire. Project yourself mentally and emotionally into the future. Now, once you do that, in your mind, feel the emotions of having that desire. If you have it here and now, how will you feel? What will you say? What will you do? How will you act? Begin to do those things. Feel that feeling in your heart. And it's not about faking it till you make it or acting a lie. If it were so, faith will be a lie. But have you noticed that every time you exercise faith without any restraint, you always get that which you desire? It is because of the marriage of that thought and your emotions. Because it's not just what you say with your mouth. What are you feeling with your heart? Your heart has that magnetic ability to draw that thing to you. Everything you desire is possible by the one who created you. He's not a mean God. He's not a wicked God. He has made provision for you for everything you desire. The question now is, are you reaching out to take it, or you expect him to spoon feed you? How do you take it? You take it by feeling the emotion of that thing you desire. Feel it with your heart. Think it in your thoughts and feel it with your heart. And that is how to get whatsoever you desire. That is how you create realities in this life. I hope you found this video very helpful and useful. If you did, like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this on how to create the reality you desire. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.